the money today. So I've been trying to see if I'm able to preach with no hands, because normally I got to hold the mic the whole time. But today I gave it to her because she did fitness things, so it's pretty easy. So that would be channel 1, and that is this itty bitty little receiver right here, but we're kind of experimenting with that. So channel 1 typically won't be an issue for you in the beginning. You'll just follow all the colors and all those receivers. 6. There's 6 here, and then there's 2 channels for choir and marconi. 3 channels for choir. You can go ahead and go if you have to, Corey. Thank you for coming, man. All right. How often? After a while, when we start feeling like they're not holding the charge, we just throw them all out in another pack. It's like $20 for like 8. They're Amazon batteries. They're just Amazon batteries. We're probably on like pack number 9. We just let them go until they're just kind of stuff. And you'll know more, not from the mic, but from the charger. Because when you put them all in the charger, it's got the little light that tells you the battery's full. When you come in the next Sunday and they ain't filling up, then that's the battery's done. Thank you for the question. Everybody, ready to go to back? All right, let's go. Go to the back. If I look around, yeah, it might be like. Josh is our camera guy. And as you know, the camera runs all the way back to the other room into the street. So there's an on-off right here on the side. You can see on right here, this little line. And just simply puts it on and off. Pretty much goes on. There's a screen here that can flip up or flip in and flip out. It doesn't impact what you see. It's just impacts how short. This doesn't really impact what you see. This is what's controlling what you see. This is it's turning this as the change. I think the change is on the right hand side. Notice this right here. Take the camera down. Right here on the right hand side is a silver. The camera is set for autofocus. So when you zoom in and zoom out with these 2 buttons, it literally just pauses for 2 seconds. Pause for 2 seconds. It all comes back up. Now, the reason I'm triggering here is because there are some things you want to be conscious of. What are some things? Number 1, you don't want it lopsided. You don't want it, you know what I'm saying, like this. Now, I'm not going to go into all the controls because generally it should be pretty standard. Because this control here, this controls left and right, this controls up and down, this, there's like a bunch of things. But generally, once we kind of get it set, other side. in and of the circles. Now, we don't need to see on the pictures, right? But we should see, just like you're watching TV, see the person in the scene. In the music industry, and in the video industry, we have this thing called thirds. I have longer day. It's basically if you draw a tic-tac-toe sign on the screen, you'll notice, and you never notice this, and I tell you that you're watching on the phone. You ever notice when you watch a show, people are never look on the third. They're either 1/3 here or 1/3. When you watch TV tonight, it's like I know as a culture, watch it, and if they're in the middle, it's a specific impact. But generally, when you watch TV, people look at perfect. And so we try to do kind of the same thing a little bit, about how we should play. Otherwise, just air, just put everything in the middle, and all people. And again, we don't need to see people's faces, but we do want to see, and it gives more of a, I think it gives more of a we're extreme assertiveness as opposed to just leaving it like this. Like if I just leave it like this, the whole thing just showing you don't touch anything, and you have to watch that. But when we start flipping between, we have slides now, sometimes slides, slides. Now we're creating something a little more dynamic. The reality is, we're streaming online, so are 5 million other churches. And the minute you get dissatisfied with us, another church will want to like it. It ain't like you got to get in your car, leave your parking lot, go drive down the street. This is literally, I'm tired of it, let's go do something. So that's why we try to keep it engaging, exciting, try to keep students splitting. So we want to avoid that. When the choir is singing a solo, sometimes we just zoom into the solos for a little while, back out. You know, you got to be conscious. Remember when he said pay attention? Paying attention is because sometimes your passion might still won't work. For some reason, you just don't see the